My name is Ayodele. Welcome to EME Hall of Fame. And the person I have here on seat with me is a fashion designer. He's a guy that's been making things happen here in the city of Iboko, Ishashi, Denro, and this is Ogun State. I'm so happy to be here with him. He's a brother, he's a friend, and he's an entrepreneur. I know a lot of you want to meet him, a lot of you want to learn fashion design, a lot of you want to do many things with him. He's a guy I love, I trust, and I believe he's a good guy to partner with. And we are now on set with him. So, Mr. Ayo, how are you?
I'm good.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, please, a lot of people want to know you with a little bit of introduction.
Well, I'm Ayodele David by name. I am from Shagam State, Shagam local government, Ogun State. I was born in the north, Kaduna State, that is early year, January 4th, 1991. And that is high school. I finished my primary school there, year 19, due to Sharias and fighting everything, so I have to finish around 2006. I have left there 2000 and I came back to Lagos, finished my 2000. So I entered secondary school 2004. Then I finished 2010. And that's all for now.
Okay, so how was life like? What about your parents? Were you staying with your parents or were you staying alone with your uncle with his kind sort of guidance? So,
yes, I did stay with I didn't really stay with my parents, I stayed with the person I learned work with from. I learned fashion from the person who introduced me into fashion, that is when I stayed with till 2009. Then I left this place back to my parents' place, and that is how I finished.
So like staying with another guardian outside the comfort zone of your parents, how was life like?
Well, it's not too easy, it's not been easy, so but wherever life meets you, you have to play the way it's whatever you have to play along with what it brings.
That must have been another kind of experience, because for me, I stay with my parents and I know what it's like to stay with a parent and an outside person. But anyways, with grace God, you are all here. So tell us more about yourself. Are you married? Are you single?
Oh no, for now.
Oh, no. Be careful, ladies outside, they are watching you.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so now let's take a look at what you like as Ayodele. What's your best color? As a fashion designer, I know you have a lot of colors. People come making different choices on colors. So what's your best color?
Well, I like white and then brown and blue.
Oh, I can see. Because how you appear shows that you love this color. So what's your best food?
I like panel yam and egusi soup.
Are you an Igbo person?
No.
Not really. Wow. It's hard to see a Yoruba person just jumping to say I like panel yam. So when it comes to fashion industry, who is your idol? Who is your the person you look up to, your mentor? Even when you don't have close contact with, but who is the person you're looking up to?
Well, I love Yomi Casual. From time to time, I like looking at his profile, to update on his jobs. Every time I log on into internet, because I like the way the fashion, the clothes he brings out every day. I like his style.
You like the style?
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to music industry, are you a fan of football or you're a fan of music, or are you a fan of both?
I don't really like football.
Why?
Because of time.
Because of time.
Yeah, prefer using my time reading and then reading about books, novels, and then anything that pertains to fashion, aside from football.
Okay. What about music?
Yeah, I love music because it's the food of the soul.
Food of the soul. So who is your best musician?
I love P Square and Ayodele good.
So, which of the music is your best music for now?
Well, for now, um, I don't know the title,
Okay.
but I can sing a little or something.
Do it, let's see, why not? Free yourself.
Mo fẹ́ ṣe money, mo fẹ́, I don't know. Ẹjẹ́ á ṣe money, ẹjẹ́ á ṣe police and thief. That is the song I'm not going to sing it today.
It's very interesting. So, what do you do in your leisure time? Like when you are free, what do you do most?
Well, in my leisure time, I love reading and then watching anything pertaining to fashion.
Interesting. So, do you have any views on politics?
Politics. Not really. Yeah.
Okay. Let's leave that for now. Okay, so that is for now. So until we come back from the break. See you.
Thanks.
Hello everyone, welcome to EME TV. My name is Eddie Ambrose and this is EME Hall of Fame. What do? We give people opportunity to express themselves to the world. We also give them opportunity to tell their stories while they sit back and look at the world, watch their story. What else do? We help people sell their business brand. A lot of people want to sell their business on social media and on online television. We are here to help you do that. Our aim is to make you a public figure. I remain Eddie Ambrose.
DC Design is an indigenous fashion designing organization specialized in making of both men's and female wears, experts in blazers, joggers, sweaters, and lots more. And our address is located at 33 Iwoko Road, Shasha, Ogun State, Nigeria.
Welcome back to the show. We are still on EME Hall of Fame with Mr. Ayodele. He is a fashion designer, as you can see. Now we want to go to your work-life history. So how did you start?
Well, I started back in 2004. Yeah, that is on the 7th of March 2004. And it all began when I went out to sew a clothes, one of my clothes that got torn, and that is the clothes I was trying to wear that day. Then I was staying at com executive. So, and the only person that can help me assist me in sewing that clothes then was a particular man, and the way his kindness towards me that day, it was unbelievable, because I've gone out there different places to do that job, and nobody could help me out. So I took interest because of that attitude he displayed that day. That's what made me take interest in fashion. If this man can help me, and he didn't collect a dime, and if he can help me and leave everything he's doing and help me to do this job, then I think I will assist this man. So it is act of assistance. I want to assist him back, pay him back of the good deeds, of his good deeds towards me. That is what introduced me to fashion.
Okay, what's his name and where was that?
Yeah, that is March 10, 2004.
What's his name and
His
place?
That is at Ojodubega here, that retail market. His name is Mr. Kayode Ikumapai.
Ayo.
Mr. Ayodele
Ayodele.
Ikumapai.
Interesting. So, what's your present level now? Are you still working under him, or you are working on your own? You are the boss of him?
Yeah, I'm now the boss of my own because after I trained in his place, I left his place 20 all through my secondary school days. So till I finished. So after then, that is when I left his place. Then I now went back to professional school, which is fashion school at Abraham School's fashion design suits. That is at that place is situated at River Valley, number 4 Awoshika Close, River Valley Estate. So that is why I did my professional course till for 1 year, no, for 2 years.
As a fashion designer, what are your challenges?
Challenges, guys, when we are looking for fabrics that we want to use. Okay. Challenges are when were trying to meet up with customers' demand, and probably maybe we didn't get the fabrics on time, or we are being disappointed by those who give jobs to do outside just to ensure that our jobs reach the speed of our job, and they fail us side things. Or sometimes when we give customers clothes and they're unable to pay on time, so it's like things they face.
So, as a fashion designer, what is fashion like in Nigeria?
Fashion like in Nigeria, say, fashion is something that brings out the uniqueness in you. And in Nigeria today, because without fashion, there's nothing. You are like zero, like beginning, like Genesis.
I see that coming.
Because even when God looked into Nigeria, when God looked into the world, and like after the lightning of the world, it was like there's a need for fashion. After the creation of things, like it had colors to everything.
Really?
That is why leaves and everything you see colors. They have different colors.
Wow.
Even the birds have different colors.
Pastor
So without that is why I say in Nigeria today, fashion is something that you can't do without. It's something we can't do without, and it's part of our lifestyle.
So how do you see fashion in Nigeria in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, the way it is now, the way it's growing now, the next 5 years I know will have been one of the best in this continent, or this part of the continent.
So what is your dream for the next 5 years as a fashion designer?
Next 5 years as a fashion designer, my dream is being able to spread our tentacles across this region, Lagos region, and then about 2-3 states in Nigeria. Being able to come more closer to our clients, and that's it for now.
Have you ever done adverts of your brand before?
Yes, on Facebook.
Okay. Just Facebook, right?
Yeah, just Facebook.
So how was the response like?
Well, it was fantastic. Some people, because it was fantastic. People liked it, and some people demand for my service through that.
So for now, if you see any company that want to boost your brand, would you accept the offer?
Wow, I will gallantly accept it. In fact, without hesitation.
What can you pay for that?
Well, depending on what their demand is.
What will make you? Would you ever leave fashion design or fashion industry for any other industry?
I don't think so.
Why?
Because fashion is a lifestyle. It's part of being a lifestyle.
What would your advice be to the upcoming fashion designers?
Well, to stick to what they are doing, because the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step, and gradually you move from one step to another. You face challenges. Sometimes challenges can weigh you down, but once your dream is alive, you definitely get to your peak. So I advise that you should just keep on doing, keep on trying. For like what my father then do say is that no matter how slow the journey can be, you will still get to the final destination. So wherever your dream is, just keep trying, keep trying. One day you get there.
Now, they say there are no jobs in Nigeria, and we are having thousands and thousands of students just graduating, and they come home, at times they see it, and all you see is some guys, they are on the street, and they are like, come on, there's no job. When they ask them, they say there's no job. So what would be your opinion on that?
Well, when you say there is no job, I don't believe in that anymore. Because one of my mentors then, my spiritual mentor, Bishop David, you see Bishop David Ayodele, he do say something. He said when you look for something in the market and you didn't get it, then you go back home and create it. That means he will say, if you are looking for, because I don't believe in white collar job anyway. If you are out there to look for a job and you didn't see, why can't you come back home and start a new thing with your hands? So everybody is talented.
So that means you don't really believe that there is no job.
I don't believe that.
Because people can actually create more where there is none.
Yes.
Now, Nigerian youth, they are lazy. Remark on that.
When we say they are lazy, yeah. People want most of our youths now, we want quick money and we don't want to work. Which I don't think that's possible. What? I want our government to do something about it anyway, by creating more jobs for those that have gone to school and like those that have done, we have read admin or some other white collar job, so they can get, and that they don't want to create a job by themselves for themselves. So let the government create more jobs for them, and then go ahead and enroll in it.
Would you ever advise somebody to come to fashion industry?
Yes, because that is one of the easiest and fastest growing industry in Nigeria.
I really like that. It was nice meeting you until we come back from the break. Thank you.